Marvel's final Phase 5 series is dropping soon, kids, and it's Ironheart. And the new trailer teases a mix of tech versus magic, a mysterious mentor, and a genius hero stepping up. Is this Riri's moment? We're diving into that today and a whole lot more, so let's get to it. Hey kids, what is up? Welcome back to Tom Clark Reviews, the only pop culture show hosted by a guy named Tom Clark who looks like this, wearing this, and saying stuff. Before we get started here today, kids, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any future content from Boink Studios. And today we're talking, of course, about Ironheart, Marvel's upcoming 6-episode miniseries premiering June 24th on Disney+. We just got the second trailer, and it hits hard. But the real question here is, can Marvel finally launch a Phase 5 series with real impact? Because with tech, magic, and a bold new voice in the MCU, this trailer hits at a major shift. Now, before we unpack the trailer and talk about what we know about the new series coming up, let's talk about the talent behind the scenes. This series is created and head written by Shanaka Hodge, known for her work on Snowpiercer and The Midnight Club. It's executive produced by the great Ryan Coogler, director, of course, of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Sinners. By the way, we recently covered Sinners on a brand new episode of Tom Clark's 6M podcast. Go check it out. The link is in the description. That's right, kids. Shameless plug. Now, Coogler is attached to Ironheart through his company Proximity Media, alongside Marvel's Kevin Feige, Brad Winderbaum, and Zoe Nagaholt. This series directed by Sam Bailey and Angela Barnes, both with strong TV backgrounds from Dear White People, Atlanta, and Grownish. Now, what we're seeing here with this series is a blend of sharp writing, bold direction, and a deep connection to the history, to the fabric, to the roots of the Black Panther series, which is a good thing because if we know anything about Ryan Coogler, he gets this. He gets comic books. He gets this genre. He knows how this works. Having him on board in any capacity, I believe, is a really good thing for this series. Now let's talk about what we know so far. Ironheart debuts June 24th on Disney+, dropping the first 3 episodes right off the bat. And of course, this show follows Riri Williams, played by Dominique Thorne, who's coming back, reprising her role once again from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Now, this show blends high-tech suits with dark magic, introducing a dip into sorcery via the Hood, played by Anthony Ramos. Now, I know this show has received a fair amount of hate, and it hasn't even come out yet. And I'm here to tell you, if you came here today expecting a rage-filled show attacking the cast, attacking the very idea of Ironheart, attacking diversity, then brother, you have come to the wrong show, because that is not what I do. Okay, that is not my jam. This show has received all kinds of hate for reasons I can't quite understand, and a lot of them I actually very much do understand. But it's infuriating to me. I'm not here for it. I hate it. I'm sick of hearing about it. And it seems like every time Marvel does something that goes against the grain in any way, shape, or form and stars people that maybe some folks don't want to look at or whatever the reason is, they just immediately label it as terrible. It's a horrible idea. This is garbage. This is woke, whatever. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sick of hearing about it. But I want to know what you think. Are you as sick of the comments as I am? Do you think there's any validity to the hate that this show has already received? Again, even though it hasn't actually premiered yet. Do me a favor, kids. I'll debate with you. I'll talk about it. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. And also, let's be honest. A lot of what's being said here is that there's an African-American woman who is taking over for Tony Stark. She's replacing Tony Stark. First off, if you're not a comic book person, not a comic book fan, then you don't know anything about Ironheart. You don't know if this character has existed in the books for quite some time. You don't know anything about her, the character, the suit, anything else, the story, the creative team, the writers, artists. You don't know anything, okay? And if you don't, that's okay. But just to hate on a character because of the color of her skin or her gender is baffling to me. And also, can we be honest? Nobody's replacing Tony Stark. No one could ever replace RDJ. And you know who else knows that? RDJ and Kevin Feige and everybody working at Marvel and everybody who loves Marvel, okay? No one's ever going to be able to replace this cat, ever, okay? And if the people inside Marvel don't have a problem with this, and if RDJ doesn't have a problem with this, and guess what? They don't. I don't understand why all of us have a problem with it. Again, it's baffling to me. It's mind blowing. I don't get it. Call me naive. Maybe you see some gray. Maybe I am still naive in my age. I don't have any idea. But again, it's infuriating. I'll try not to soapbox anymore. But as I said, she's not replacing anyone. This is just a continuation of the, if you want to call it the Iron Man, the armor wars, whatever you want to call that, the continuing that legacy, then fine. But no, again, she is not replacing Tony because nobody ever could. All right, we got that out of the way. Let's talk about this cast. As we said, we've got Dominique Thorne, who is back as Riri Williams / Ironheart. Again, I think the hate is way overboard, and none of it is justified. We've also got Anthony Ramos as Parker Robbins, also known as the Hood, a morally gray mentor from the Chicago streets. In the supporting cast, it's a good supporting cast, kids. We have Lyric Ross, Alden Ehrenreich, remember that guy? Reagan Aaliyah, Manny Montana, Matthew Elam, Angie White, plus rumors of Sacha Baron Cohen as Mephisto. That's right, Mephisto. We spent 10 years thinking this character was around every corner, every project, every Marvel film, every Marvel series, live action, animated, you name it. We all thought, everybody thought, oh, Mephisto, is it going to be in the end credits? Is it going to be in the mid credits? Well, guess what? We're getting him. Is everybody happy now? Are all y'all happy now? All right, but now let's talk about the good, the bad, and the in-between. First, the good. To me, a very appealing part of this trailer and of this series is the tech combined with the magic. This trailer shows Riri's suit enhanced with arcane transmutation circles. This is some fresh MCU territory, at least for the streamers here. This looks like Doctor Strange to me, and there's rumors online about how this could possibly connect to Doctor Doom, the aforementioned Robert Downey Jr. That's right, Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, lots of docs. Docs everywhere. I'm also intrigued by the fact that Dominique Thorne has said that this is not a flashback. Ironheart is set today, diving into Riri's current identity and ambition. I like that quite a bit. And as we said before, this is the finale of Marvel's Phase 5. This ties off Marvel's TV arc with fresh stakes and a new storytelling scope. I think this is a good start, honestly. I'm anxious to see where this goes. I like the idea this is a continuation of Riri's story, but I also like it's going to go in different directions. Again, I'm intrigued by the magic, the mix of magic and tech. I want to see what happens. I want to see how they land it. If they can land it, I want to see where this goes. But now, let's talk about the bad. When you talk about Ironheart, when you talk about this series, you're talking about a show that was long delayed. This thing was initially announced in 2020, but it's only releasing now. I know they need time, and I get it. I totally get it. But there has been some chatter online about confidence in the brand, confidence in Marvel being perhaps lower as it's ever been, the lowest that it's ever been. So how's that going to affect this? We'll have to wait and see. We also had to be concerned about the tone clash. I mean, there is street level hero vibes going on here to the high tech of an Iron Man suit to sorcery. While I am intrigued, as I said, by the mix of elements here, this thing could feel uneven if it's not grounded in some way. Can they pull it off? Again, we'll have to wait and see. And then, of course, there's fan expectations. After Wakanda Forever, the hype for this thing is high, and it's tanking already with trailer divisiveness. As we said before, a lot of hate going around already for a show that hasn't even happened yet. And look, I get it. If you watch this and you just say, hey, it's not for me. I wish them well, whatever. Good luck with the show. Hope it makes some money. Hope it gets some reviews and good reviews and good ratings. But it's not for me. It's just not my cup of tea. I totally get that. I watched plenty of trailers for things in the past, and my first thought was, yeah, I'm probably not going to go see this. I'm probably not going to watch this on TV. It doesn't grab me. This grabs me. I'm a Marvel guy, full disclosure, so I'm going to watch it. But again, I get it. If you're just not into it, you're not into it. I'm not going to fault anybody for that. You're free to watch whatever it is you want to watch, enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. And I guess if you want to hate stuff, I guess I can't stop you. But now let's talk about the in-between. Fans are mixed on the trailer. This thing's got a lot of dislikes on YouTube. So much so that the last time I checked, you can't see the dislikes. I believe Marvel has hidden them on YouTube. Don't quote me on that, but last time I checked, they're not visible. And that shows that Marvel is trying to guard its property. I totally get it. I don't fault them for that at all. But, to say that fans are mixed and that there's a lot of crap being thrown at this is a massive understatement. And also, they are dropping the first 3 episodes early, instantly, actually, on June 24th. And they've only made 6. And the issue is, we're not going to know the pace or the tone and how this series is meant to be perceived or consumed or taken in or whatever until we see the full series. And also, let's just be honest here. Folks are going to make their mind up before they see it. Some people are going to hate watch it and then destroy it, or not watch it and destroy it. That's where we are in the world. I hate it, but that's where we are. And then, of course, there's the magic side. We've mentioned it a few different times here today. Marvel is mixing in sorcery here, sorcery plots here. Does it mesh with Riri's tech first arc? It's a gamble. And again, we'll have to see how it plays out. Now, look, the issue with short seasons, if I'm being honest, is that you have a finite amount of time to tell your story. Now, I'm not advocating for 12 episodes here like we got with, the Marvel Netflix series, which, by the way, those shows are in a league of their own, and I will always stand by that, okay? But again, 6 episodes is a finite amount of time. Is that enough time to actually get in and tell your story? Is it going to be quick hits? Or is there going to be enough time for character development? You've only got 6, assuming they're hour episodes, you've got 6 hours, give or take, to tell the story of this character, okay? Can they pull this off? Now, personally, in case you can't tell, I am rooting for this show. The trailer hits a bold tone with magic, tech, and a layered villain. And if Disney Plus lands a grounded, character-driven arc, Ironheart could redefine what a Disney Plus superhero show can be. And I'm not just saying that to hear myself talk, kids. I truly believe that. Now, if you've ever watched the show before, if you've caught any of the content here on Boink Studios, if you know me personally, if you've ever watched my podcast, listened to my shows, video, audio, what have you, read my writing, then you know I try to be a fairly level-headed guy. I'm not going to hate for the sake of hating. It's weird. I don't understand it. It doesn't make me feel any better about myself or the world around me. And I don't want to put that kind of crap out into the ether. Okay, I want to put good positivity, good positive things out, good positive vibes. If I don't like something, if I hate something, I'm probably not going to talk about it. I'm probably not going to podcast about it. You won't hear me rage about it. Unless it's something that's, it's an attack or I'm defending someone, there's always a time and place for things. But for me to rally against a show or a movie or whatever and just throw all sorts of bombs at it, I just don't understand the need for that. I got a lot more stuff going on than that. There's not enough hours in the day to go around hating people or shows or stuff that isn't real. I don't understand that at all. But you know what? If I want to do those things, I could. I just choose not to. Just not how I roll. Okay. And by the way, if I watch something from an IP I really am a fan of, something maybe I grew up watching that I loved as a kid, that I watched it on TV every week, that I bought all the toys, or I should say my mom bought me all the toys, and I still have a deep affection for it today, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, Transformers. Okay. If someone comes along and ruins that IP for me, makes a mockery of it, thumbs their nose at it, then, I guess I could go around hating it and hating him and, do that kind of stuff. Michael Bay, excuse me, but I'm not going to do that. Do you want to know why? Because again, life's too short. I'm not going to fill up my channel and everywhere else that I am, with a bunch of hate. And guess why? Guess why, kids? No one took the original Transformers away from me. I still have it. I still have the IP. I still have the entire series on DVD. I still have the comics. Wish I still had the toys. That's another podcast for another time. The point is, no one took it away from me. Okay. If I don't like a remake, I don't like a big screen adaptation, I don't like a new series, it's cool. I still have the stuff that I love, that I grew up with, that I'll always have a deep respect and admiration and fondness for. That's who I am. Okay. Can't speak for anybody else, but that's why I just want people to maybe kind of take a breath. Will they when it comes to Ironheart? Honestly, probably not. But look, I want to know what you think. I want to get your take, okay? I can sit here all day long and bark at you, and I have, but I'd love to know what you think, okay? Is everybody right in attacking this show? Am I missing something? Okay, should Marvel be, hung on a cross and just lambasted for the whole world to see? Because that appears to be what everybody wants to do. If you can defend it, and besides screaming at me in all caps, and I guess if you want to do that, you can too. I guess bring everything you got, all right? But if you want to have a level-headed conversation, I'm here for that too. Do me a favor, kids. Hit me in the comments. Let's talk about it. In the meantime, stay tuned for a whole lot more. And remember to hit like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any future content from Boink Studios. Thanks for watching Tom Clark Reviews, and we'll see you next time, kids.